go. Volume doesn't seem too bad. I can't really tell. But yeah, it should all be good. Hello. I'm gonna be playing some BloonsTD6 today. Ooh, the overlay is not working properly. It's not right. I'm gonna be playing some BloonsTD6 today. I don't know for how long. There's a boss event that we need to try, and I felt like doing it live this week would be pretty nice. Try and maybe get a win against the elite without a guide this week. So I don't know how long I'm gonna go, but yeah, I'm just gonna stream a bit. Don't know. It's been a while since I last streamed, and I might do it some more from time to time, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Gonna try today. Just gonna check that voice is going well on the stream side. The game might be a bit too loud. If I said like this, would probably be better. Maybe it's my voice, it's a bit too low. Hold on, give me a sec. Yeah, game seems to be a bit loud. I don't know, should be good. Yeah, should be good. Let's see. There we go. I should. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just gonna play some BloonsTD6. I've got some farming strats I'm going to try out on Bloonarius. It's Bloonarius, so I'm gonna try some basic farming strats. I'm gonna see how well I can do. Got a little sheet of paper with some instructions that I wrote last week. And yeah, I'm gonna attempt ranked mode just to get the rewards, but we'll try these tiers maybe another time. And let's just see what I can do. It's Bloonarius, it shouldn't be too hard. What do we have access to this week? 4 Paragons, no Desperados, pretty... could have been cool to see what he could do against the boss this week. But apparently we do have access to a mat, so that should be nice. Shouldn't be too hard for the first few phases. Let's see. Oh, easily is not gonna do it. Hold on. I'm gonna need... is there a ban? There's no... Ooh, that's a rough hero selection this week. That's a rough selection, especially since I don't have half of those. And I have never played with either of the other ones. No ban is gonna be a problem. We should... I could just unlock Sai, I think it should be pretty nice, although I don't really know how to use it best. Yeah, okay. Let's see what Sai can do this week. And alright. Pretty good map too, it's a lot of space. I think it shouldn't be too hard to get a good normal Bloonarius run. Why do I play Sai? What does Sai do? Image obstacles. Yeah. Anyway, I should do. Okay. So we're gonna need to start with some farms as soon as possible. 3-dot monkey right there. Yeah, list tiers I'm not gonna care about for this run. Just gonna see if I can win. These pop sounds also. I'm gonna start with just these pop sounds aren't very cool. They're gonna get annoying soon. Bloons. Yeah, turn that off. Okay. Let's go. Sign right here. Not monkey there. Let's see what that can do for the first few rounds. Don't want auto start on, that's gonna be a problem. Okay. And we need a few banana farms right away to build it to a bank. Some discount villages. Yeah, and get a Minneapolis. Okay. What's the ability? Alright. I guess Sai is a pretty good hero against Moab, if I remember correctly. I don't know how useful that's gonna be for ranked mode. Oh, yeah, okay. For Bloonarius, I mean. Okay, I think I need to just start them as 200s. There we go. Oh, that's the ability. Not used to the playing on PC. I don't really remember the shortcuts. Yep, nearly there. There we go. Okay, we're gonna need a second banana farm. It's there. Yeah, normal Bloonarius shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. I don't have a lot of issues with normal bosses usually. It's elites that might be an issue. And also we are already starting to leak some bloons, so we might have to get an engineer a bit sooner than I thought. We should have done for a second banana farm before that. Got some road spikes at the end, should take care of a few rounds. Oh. There we go. There we go. And I think we need to do the 220 first, and then buy the 202 just before buying the bank. Yeah, we're getting some penalty. I'll redo this boss event for these tiers later on, I think. Oh, wait, does he have... Oh, he has full map range, okay. I really need to play with more heroes, like Easily 2, I need to play, I need to buy and get a few games in with Easily. But like, over any range and obstacles, okay, yeah, it's full map range, that is actually pretty strong indeed. Okay, and then when I've got about 1.1k, I should be able to sell this one to buy a monkey bank. And that should get me my early source of money. Oof. Okay, that's fine. go, and a bit too early. Yeah, a bit too early. Okay, so that should be the start in terms of my economy. I'm gonna place an engineer for some extra defense. And try and get it to Bloon Trap as soon as possible. We need Camo for round 24 and an Alchemist for round 28. And that should be about it for the first 40 rounds. There we go. Engineer around here. I need 2 farms. I think, yeah, 2 farms. And when the bank is full, I sell it. Get some discount villages. And get a Minneapolis. And some more farms until round 37, and it should be enough for the early game. Just need some better defense for right now. Bloon Trap is a bit expensive, but double gun should be enough. Shouldn't get it this one, there we go. And I'm gonna start working on the Monkeyopolis. I shouldn't need to be this optimized for the normal version if I'm not going for these tiers. But it's nice to get some training before I try to do elites, because like elite bosses, I've had some decent time on BloonsTD6. Like nothing crazy, you know, I've played a fair share, but I'm not that good at it. And yeah, I've never beaten an elite boss on my own. Like without using the that wasn't planned properly. I needed an alchemist for this round. Gonna see if I have the cash. I'm waiting for the bank to be full, so it should be fine. I already bought the farm. Yeah, that's some extra cash that we're missing out on. It should be fine. Sai takes care of it, so at least it's only a money problem. Yeah, I've beaten 2 elite bosses. Last week was Blastopopulous, and then like a few years before there was a Lich event that I beat using a guide as reference. But like, oh, the bank's full. Okay, that's not a good farming start. It's hard to farm properly in this game. But like without Ben, I'm quite a long. I'm like quite a lot behind what I would be with Ben. It's not gonna be enough for the Monkeyopolis, I don't think. But it's supposed to be 3 discount villages. And then sell this guy. Yeah, but that's not enough for the Monkeyopolis. So I should wait. I should wait a bit before I sell this one. I'm gonna collect it and wait like a round or 2. Yeah, I should have. Okay, hold on. I'm collecting the cash and I'm making a second farm. I don't have the space. Second farm would be better. That would be a lot more, a bit of cash. Well, if I'm making the Monkeyopolis in 2 rounds, it's just probably not going to be worth it anyway. Yeah. Gonna start working on the discount villages. like, if I'm, yeah, I need a 104 alchemist by 37, and I still don't have a bloon trap. Hold on, that's terrible. Get the bloon trap up there, and then yeah, I'm gonna wait a bit, like a few rounds, before I make the Monkeypolis. Well, now should probably be. Let's just try it. Let's see. 1, 2, sell. Oh yeah, that's quite the ways away. 5k. Yeah, one more round. Yeah, not having Ben is probably what's putting me behind on the schedule. Might have to review a bit the strategy that I saw to make it more possible in situations like this where I don't have Ben. Plus the engineer's a bit too much behind. I might actually just restart the event and try to think things in a different order. Because usually selling the bank is what gives you the Monkeypolis. But here I am a few rounds behind, and by few, honestly, probably about 10 rounds behind at that point. Let's see, it's supposed to be 2 farms. I sell the second one to make a farm, and then I sell the farm for the discount villages and the Monkeypolis. Without Ben, I'm probably not gonna make any more farms past the bank until I have the Monkeypolis. Yeah, or like just one. That is the farm that I'm going to sacrifice to get the Monkeypolis. That should be good. So, Sai and the 3-dot monkey. Putting it here would be good, but no, I don't have the space to have it really shoot in a line. So it's not gonna be of much help. For the farm, there we go. Put the farm down there. I really like this new accessibility thing that they've added that allows you to place things like as close as possible to the edges. That's really practical. That's a really nice change. There we go. Okay. Let's see. If I don't upgrade the farm, it's gonna make me less money, but it should be better. Not having Ben, not having access to Ben, this boss event is really like no money focused heroes is quite the problem. Like, at least maybe like, you know, Geraldo would have been nice. No Ben, no Geraldo. I don't think any of the other ones make money. Also, I realize it's better if I have my Monkeypolis up there, because the goal of it is also to make more cash from the monkeys that attack the balloons. So having it close to where I attack is a better idea than down there. Oh, you know what? I tried this technique last time with the Bloons event last week, and I was having some trouble cash-wise, and it's probably because I forgot. What the boxes? Okay, there's no hitbox on the boxes. It's probably because I forgot to put it close to the monkeys that actually attack. This is gonna be some annoying macro for the first few rounds. Here we go. Okay, then get this one 220, and then the bottom one 202, and sell it for the bank. And that should be quite a lot of that should be a good start. Maybe I can get by without the engineer. No, Bloon Trap is very important. Bloon Trap should probably be the next thing I try and get. Okay, sell this one when I'm at about 1,100. Yeah, probably between ones then. Ooh, that's a problem. Yeah, and this one, this ability is based on proximity. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Huh? Road spikes save the day once again. Yes, okay, so while this guy gets the 9.5k, we're gonna get a Bloon Trap engineer. Or, no, we have 10 rounds until lead. So Bloon Trap engineer is probably the way to go. There we go, get the engineer. Gonna put him right about here. Sorry. And I'm gonna get the Bloon Trap for him. And then that should be, I should have enough cash in the bank for at least like a first, to at least collect it once, and then I might need 2 collection of the thing before making Monkeyopolis. And for the first round of defense, a MAD sounds like a good option if I have enough cash. Should be fine, I guess. It's not that expensive if I can manage to farm properly. Else, like, against Bloonarius Prime, there's no... Okay, hold on, there's no modifiers this way. Like, it's 5 times faster, but there's no, like, health modifier, so a defender should shred it enough if I don't have the cash. Do I have the cash to start building a lead to gold? And an alchemist. I should. Hey, it's next round. I should have started earlier, I think. If we're a double gun upgrade price from getting... Yeah, okay, no. Should have started earlier. Oh, not at all. Because I'm not getting 1,000... well... I might have to wait for 2 collection of the banana farm. Yeah, close enough. There, and then I can also get the Bloon Trap for here. I don't want to put it too much forward because I do want for the alchemist to attack the leads this round. And then I am going to place one of these, and that's gonna be the sacrifice for the Monkeyopolis. this should have the space for all of the villages. Yeah. Okay, I think Sai, okay. Sai might be good in general. I think like for the boss event here, the fact that Sai takes care of the leads like that before they're even on the track, it's causing some issues to my lead to gold alchemist. Yeah, there's probably, I mean, I think Pat would probably be a good hero for this one because, like, if I don't have access to Ben, like, at least Pat wouldn't steal any pops from, like, yeah, that for the bloom trap and all that. Might be a good idea to go with Pat if I try again. For now, it should be good enough. There might be a few expense that I could do without if I really need to get that banana farm, that Monkeyopolis up earlier. Or, alternatively, I could go with no Monkeyopolis and instead use a technique that would be focused more on, like, would get a Monkeyopolis later and would get more cash for the first round. Because if I'm gonna get my Monkeyopolis on round, what, 36, 37, it's not gonna be worth it. 136 Monkeyopolis is not gonna be worth it. Yeah, plus that's not a very good placement for the Monkeyopolis. Yeah. Reset the trap. Is there a shortcut for a monkey's ability? No, that's start monkey. That's boomerang monkey. Okay. Shift, control, alt. No, I'm not sure. I don't think so. Yeah, that's gonna be a late Monkeyopolis. And the boss within 5 rounds, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like getting a bloom trap and a bank, and then maybe a marketplace. Maybe a market would be nice. Yeah. Because it would not sell for too, like, just, okay, I think getting a bank and then using the money from the bank to get like a rubber to gold alchemist, a bloom trap, and then just a bunch of marketplace that I can sell for a Bloonarius event, for the Bloonarius phase 1, would probably be reset the trap. Oh, it lasted long enough. Okay. Yeah, no, the bank's not, Monkeyopolis is not the right move for the start of the game right here. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, because like right here I need to have had a rubber to gold engineer and not Sai destroying anything that comes right into... Yeah, okay. Let's start again and let's change heroes. Let's say we go with Pat. I don't remember Pat being a very good hero. That's not the... Oh yeah, okay. I don't remember Pat being a very good hero, but for this event, it's gonna probably be good enough. Mostly in terms of not destroying the bloon as soon as they spawn. So like if I put him, I need to put Pat somewhere where I like. This is not really good. This is This looks good, but like I might need that space later on. Oh no, if I need a mat or anything, I put it on there. Okay. This, then one of these guys. And now we should be able to start farming. Okay, what's Pat's ability already? Oh, extra pierce on... extra layer popping on nearby monkeys is pretty good. I'm gonna go with bank, like 230 from, yeah, 220 plus 202 into a bank, and from there just build marketplaces, because they're not very expensive and I can sell them for most of their worth. And yeah, patch should be good enough in these early stages. I still like minimal amounts of balloons. The problem is the bend in the road right here, because like this hides the balloons. But like this is a pretty strange maps for tag shooter like placement. But yeah, Bloonarius first phase shouldn't be too hard. What do I only have keybinds for the first few monkeys? Hold on. Tag shooter, ice monkey, blue gunner, desperado, sniper monkey, sub, buccaneer, a steady pilot, water, deadly gun, super monkey. Yeah. And then here on this one. Yeah, okay. That should be so. I should have like. Why? It doesn't work. Most of my there might be. Okay. That's not the time to be working on my keybinds. Would be quite useful for banana farms, but. Yeah, I've got a few, but like, there's just some that don't want to work. There we go. Second farm. Let's get it to 200. Yeah. 200, then get the farm in the corner. Get the bank in the corner. For this one. There we go. One more round. There we go. Alright. We are starting to leak, so we are going to have to get some defenses up and ready soon. As soon as I can get the monkey bank, which shouldn't be in too long. Oh. the bottom. A bit more, there we go. There we go, okay. From here, I am going to build an engineer, and then as soon as the bank makes cash, I am using that into a bloon trap, an alchemist, and some marketplaces. Okay, engineer. Monitor the cash by the bank, don't want to miss it, don't want to miss the jackpot. If my strategy is not gonna be very efficient, I might as well make sure that it is as fair as possible with it. Double gun this guy. Oh, camo detection, yeah. Gonna need some more for later rounds. And ideally an alchemist in 2 rounds. Getting camo on the monkey might have... Yeah. Probably screwed me over. Yeah, well, good enough. I should have it by the second round, by round 30. There we go. Get one of these. Get a bloon trap for there. Yeah. And the rest I'm going to spend into marketplaces that I can sell. That I can sell by the end of... by round 40. Because I'm pretty sure I can place marketplaces until like round 37. And they should be still worth the cash. Too near the entrance. Hey! Yeah, I do agree. It's posing some issues with the alchemist, right? It might actually be too close to the entrance. I do tend to put things pretty close to the entrance in general, but like that works in just general maps when you're just trying to beat them. But yeah, in boss events I do see people putting it not too pretty far, but like I don't always remember it. So thanks for the heads up. If I try again, I'll put it maybe like here. Maybe here would be a good place because we'd be able to see it on many different, like at this end of the tunnel. No, because I don't know. Maybe instead of paths, no, space for Rebel to Gold. Yeah. Oh yeah, especially yeah when I'm gonna get Rebel to Gold. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because for lead it's not gonna be that big of a problem, but for Rebel to Gold, okay. Yeah, I'll try to put it maybe instead of paths would probably be better space. And then path near the end should be enough. Alright. For now it should be good for this game. Yeah, it's gonna be... It attacks past the trap though. I might have to start again. But it should be fine. I don't know actually. Actually, I think I'm gonna start again and put it a bit further. Yeah, thanks for the tip. I think it should really help get, cause like there's no Benjamin on this week's boss event. No Benjamin, no Geraldo. So actually having the cash from the bloon trap be efficient and from the Rebel to Gold be efficient would probably help quite a lot. So maybe pad around here and then yeah, get the engineer around there. Yeah. And then that's the best straight away I can see. This one maybe? No. Yeah, here should be good enough. Get the farms, get the engineer further back. The alchemist, I feel like the alchemist was at a good place if I put the engineer a bit later on the track. Yeah, okay. Thank you actually. It's thank you for the reminder. Just in general, like I don't do a lot of boss events, so I feel like those are the tips that are really going to help with any further one that I might do. Yeah, and like Pat's back there isn't terrible. It's a weird map. It's a weird map for the selection of heroes that we have this week. I mean, in general, like I have very, I have a very attack shooter focused mentality in terms of maps, and if there's no U-turns or big, like, curves in the track where I can place attack shooter, it feels weird. But there aren't many lines either on this one. So placements are a bit complex. I still don't know what I'm gonna do tier 1 with. Depends on how much cash I get by then. Elite Defender should be good enough. I'm not going for least tiers right now. I'm in rank just for the rewards. But I want to train my farming for the Elite event. And I might go back to trying least tiers later, though least tiers is gonna be complicated, I feel. Like in terms of farming especially, farming with least tiers. Elite Defender, well. Oh, that's nice. I haven't really used Ezili at all. I don't have all the heroes yet. I could get like 5 more, but like I haven't played a lot with Ezili. I guess like it could be quite useful. And manually trigger its speed boost. Oh yeah, because like Elite Defender has like a speed boost on lives lost, I guess. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Yeah, so easily could actually, yeah, could be a good solution. Although, since it's not speed this week, I think that, yeah, but that would be more time for farming. We'll see. For now, I feel like that should be good enough for this run. But yeah, easily, especially like for elite Bloonarius, Ezili would be a better choice, yeah. If I can get the cash for a mad, then that solves the issue, but it's gonna be quite expensive. Yeah, I don't actually think it can, especially Bloonarius, like the damage sponge that it is. Easily, yeah, because I have struggled with Elite Bloonarius actually due to the HP, and I think that I might be missing something like this, especially for the first phase. So yeah, ×5 speed, that sounds like, especially on Elite Defender, that sounds really good. It might indeed like be the difference that I need to get it. We'll see. For now, patch should be enough for a normal boss. Since it's mostly on my farming that I'm trying to improve. But yeah, it's not gonna be enough for it. Okay, sell at around 1.1k to get the bank. Should be next round. And then there we go. And then that should, so in terms of cash, alright, I'm having some trouble with cash this week because I'm trying to look into it a bit further, and I've like seen a few tutorials, taken some notes on some stuff, but without Benjamin I'm a bit lost. So what I ended up finding is going for a bank as soon as possible, and then using the cash from the bank to make marketplaces that I can sell at around 40, but I would still make enough cash by then, I guess. Yeah, I tried Monkeyopolis, but I just don't have enough cash. Like I end up getting it at around 36, 37, and that's like quite late. So I think I'm gonna try like by tier 2 to get it. Should be good, but I'm having some trouble without Benjamin getting the Monkeyopolis up. And like a Bloon Trap and Alchemist and all these things. Maybe I'm just not efficient enough. But I've tried a few times, and for now what sounds like the best solution would be to instead go for a few marketplaces instead and save the Monkeyopolis for tier 2, for past round 40. But I'm not sure that's gonna be enough in the elite version. So I might have to look into some other techniques. Gonna monitor the bank, don't want to miss time when it's full. Oh, get some camo. I'm gonna try and get into a bit of leaking for now. Well, with road spikes, would have been a problem at some point. Oh, but it might cost me Alchemist by around 28. I did the same mistake last round. Yeah, it's cost, yeah, and the bank is not gonna be full. Yeah, well, I don't think it would have been enough anyway. I'm having some trouble getting the Alchemist up by around 28. I get it by around 30, but that's definitely not enough. And collecting the bank would be a bigger loss of money than just waiting the extra round, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for round 37 for about to gold. Get the Bloon Trap as soon as possible, right there. And go for marketplaces until round 37. And probably sell the bank the second time it gives cash, because I'm gonna sell it after the event or for the boss anyway. So might as well sell it right away for some extra marketplaces, maybe. Depends on how it gets full again. Yeah, if I'm gonna sell everything, placement doesn't really matter. There's no water on this map. There we go. I just need, yeah, I need camo for this round. So crossbow should be good enough. And I need yeah, I need a better arc for round 37. Yeah, that's good enough. Gonna have to be careful for later rounds though, might have to get a better dodge monkey. Oh, and macro they bloon trap too. Okay, nearly a marketplace. There we go. And then I should go for Rebel to Gold. Am I gonna have enough cash? Ooh. Getting the marketplace now might not have been that great of an idea. Oh no, okay, it's fine. If I need by next round, it should be fine. Ooh, though. Oh no, okay. Can deal with this amount of cameras. Oh yes, again, it's enough. It's enough beers. Yeah. And I don't think it's worth it to try and build anything more until the boss arrives. Oh wait, get a glue like this, because that would help the alchemist get more bloons golden. Ooh yeah, especially there. How much does this sell for? Quite a lot actually. It might be worth it. Round 37 is probably early enough. Ah, no, if that's not enough money for marketplace, then no. If I can get all the way to marketplace, it's not gonna make up for its price. So I think I should just stop it there in terms of money making for this first tier. There we go. That should be enough for tier 1. Just macro the bloon trap. Okay, waiting for the bank to be full, and by next round that should be enough cash for a decent defense, I'm guessing. And then next round we can sell it all to get a Monkeyopolis. Okay, so since I'm not playing much with the ranked part of the ranked boss, I don't know if I should try and just beat the boss as fast as possible, or get a thing that deals with the boss in the 20 rounds allowed, but just keep farming on with the cash that I save from not having a big defense. Although, just having... yeah, an elite defender should take care of Bloonarius very fast, and give me enough cash to keep building a defense. And then afterwards, I can make Let's see. So I need Monkeyopolis. And then tier 2 is getting a BRF and an engineer to overclock it. Yeah. And then some farms around the Monkeyopolis. Tell them to get a better farm to get a banana central. And then better overclock at some point. And alternate both of them. Well, Elite Defender should be enough for Bloonarius to take care of the rest of the bloons. It's just ceramics, I think, so for tier 1, so a cheap option could be just like a bloon dissolver near the end of the track. Yeah, 2000 is still quite a lot. But for ceramics it should be enough. So I think I could sell both of my farms. This and get a Alk buffed Elite Defender probably. Maybe the Alk buff isn't even necessary. Like if I can get if this is enough of a defense for Bloonarius, then I can keep on farming while Bloonarius is getting. Okay, I'm just gonna launch it and see. Oh, okay. It's enough. It's enough. I'm gonna set up my Monkeyopolis in the right place. Start sending up BRFs and all this. And just let the Elite Defender do its thing. There we go. Get this guy around here. And then Monkeyopolis probably around here. 3 discount villages. Into the Monkeyopolis when I'll have the cash for it. That should be enough for tier 1. Or, if I don't have the cash for Monkeyopolis, I'm not making any cash right now. I'm not making any cash, so instead, I should just focus on getting Bloonarius as soon as possible. And then make cash. If I have to sell everything, do I have to sell everything? For the defense? I could keep the bank. I'm just